guys, it's Tasia, your Ball Seed sales rep, and in this video, I'm going to give you an overview of the WebTrack homepage. Now you might notice throughout this video that I skip explaining a few sections on the screen, and that's because I really want to highlight the sections that I think will be the most useful and helpful to you. So let's look at the top of the screen. Here you can see your account number. Next to it, you can see your account name. Down below to the right, you can see two sets of contact information. To the left, you can see your sales rep and their contact info. And to the right, you can see our customer service support team and their contact info. Now, if you're using WebTrack and have a specific WebTrack related question, you can also use this live chat feature here, which will automatically connect you with one of our customer service representatives during normal business hours. Below this, you can see some rotating promotional pictures, and if you click on them, you can learn more about these crops. For now, I'll go back to the WebTrack homepage. Now on the left side of the screen is what I like to call the bread and butter of WebTrack. Here, you can create orders, plant or seed, or you can search inventory to see what's shipping in the next few weeks or even few months. Now, with most things that you click from the WebTrack homepage, you'll automatically go to a new pop-up window. From here, you can either continue to fill out all of this information and place an order or search inventory, but for now, I will exit out of it and we'll go back to the home page. Below this, you can also view and change orders. From here, you can view past, present, and future orders. You can change future orders by increasing or decreasing them, and you can also track your orders. Now, if you had just wanted to track your orders, you could click this Track Orders section. Scrolling down a little bit to Catalog Search, you can click here to find Ball's catalog and see all of the products that Ball has to ship. Here you can see that these plants are automatically alphabetically organized. On the left side of the screen, there's many different filter options that you could use to sort through this material. Maybe you want to search material by a specific supplier, or perhaps you want to search a specific form. Maybe you just want to look at seed. From here, you can click the filter option you would like, and then to apply it, you need to hit this green Apply button. For now, let's say I know what I want to look at, and I want to look at the Cabaret series of Calibrachoa. I can go over towards the search bar, and in the alphabet search bar, I can search C for Calibrachoa. This is organized by the genus of the plant. So I can scroll down until I see Calibrachoa. And so now I see all of the Calibrachoa varieties that Ball has to offer. If I want to narrow down the search to the Cabaret series, I can go up to the search bar next to Calibrachoa and start typing in Cabaret. From here, you can see that the search bar automatically starts to generate some results. I'm going to click Calibrachoa Cabaret. And now I can see all of the Calibrachoa Cabaret varieties that Ball has to offer. I can look at a photo if available. I can see what form the plant is available in. And I can click here for product information, which will show me more cultural information on the plant. And below this, if you purchase your plant product through Ball, you can also use these high-resolution photos. For now, let's go back to the WebTrack homepage. So below the catalog search, you can also pay your invoices. If you click this section of WebTrack, you'll go to a different screen where you'll be able to search for open invoices. From here, you can choose to select some or all of these invoices and pay them directly from your bank account. Going down a bit further, you can also start a claim. So you would start a claim if you received a plant order that did not arrive in a good condition and you knew that you were going to ultimately lose some of the plants. Here you can start the claim, adding some notes and some photos, and later you can use this claims view update to come back in and update the information on your claim and record your final loss count. So both of these two functions will help you either start a claim or finalize or change a claim. Scrolling down a bit further, there's also a Reports and Documents section of WebTrack. This, like many of these sections, are an area of WebTrack that I will explain more in depth in a later video. For now, know that Reports and Documents basically acts as your WebTrack filing cabinet, and from here you can also sign up for certain notification subscriptions that can be sent to your email or multiple email addresses. Below this, you'll also see Supplier List. This is where you can search a specific supplier and find out what their terms are. So if we click here, we can see that suppliers are rated by an order fill rating and also by a quality rating. We have our gold service suppliers that work very closely with Ball. And then scrolling down further, we can search different suppliers. Let's say I want to look at Ball Tagawa Growers. I can go to the alphabet search bar and click B, and then scroll down until I find Ball Tagawa Growers. I can see their little, each supplier has a 3-letter or a 4-letter code. I can see the state that they're in, the country, and their fill and quality rating. I can also see that they're a Ball Gold Service supplier. So if I want to know specifically what Ball's terms are, I can click this link, which will take me to some general about information on the supplier, and I can click the Terms tab to see what the supplier's terms are. Now at the top, you'll see terms are organized by the division of plant. SG represents specialty garden, which is essentially annuals. Now you can scroll through this to see what the order cutoff day, if they allow cancellations, what their minimum order is, if they allow a below minimum order, how many plants fit in a case, any packing charges, shipping method, tags, etc. There's a lot of good information in this section. Now if I scroll back to the top and I go back to our WebTrack supplier list, I can also click these empty boxes on the side, and then I can go up and to the right and click Compare. This will compare these suppliers side by side. So maybe if you were trying to decide whether you should get your mums this year from DJI Propagators or Mast, you could click and find M and find Mast, and you could also click D and find DJI Propagators. You could select both of them and compare their shipping terms. Let's go back to the home page. Here you'll notice I didn't go to a pop-up screen, so I'll just click the back button. Below this, you'll also find some product resources, which has more catalogs and culture information, and there's also more help and learning tools for WebTrack. So this is your overview of the WebTrack homepage. If I went over it quickly, just know that I'm going to go over each of these topics in a separate video more in depth. Thank you for listening, and this was Tasia, your Ball Seed sales rep.